Hello, good afternoon. My name is Rani Secher and I'm presenting on my final project for CS50's Introduction to Programming with Python. These are my credentials and my app is basically an expense tracker. The expense tracker, what it does is to allow a user to ask in his or her transactions. So basically the user can track his or her transactions. And also it has also a feature that allows the user to view the summary of his or her transaction and also another feature to also view all past transactions. So let me take you through the app really quick. So yes, so this is my code. Let me enlarge the screen. So let's my code for my expense tracker. So let me run this really quick. Let me enlarge this. So the user is being shown a menu. So the user can press 1, 2, 3, or 4 to navigate through this menu. So let's add in a transaction. So it first asks you whether the transaction type, whether it's an income or an expense. So let me add in an income, and then I ask you for an amount. I'll say 3,000, and I'll say it's okay. Let's say an allowance. And also there is a note elaborate further. So I'll say from parents. So you can see there is a transaction added here. So you can view in your transactions by pressing 2. So I already added a few transactions. So there's the transaction I just added. Yes. So let's add in another transaction. So at this time it's an expense, and then the amount is 300. I'll say airtime. There's an option, so I can say now. So once you view your transaction, you can see here you just added your expense. So let's add in let's view a summary by pressing 3. You see, the summary what it does is to group all your expenses and then ask them, and then group all your income and ask them, and then group all your expenses and add them, and then find the difference. That will be your net balance. So that net balance is actually your balance that you have right now. So this is just my basic expense tracker. Thank you very much. So you can press 4 to assist. Thank you.